Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Jane. If you're here for the first time, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. And in today's video we are going to see a smoky eye look. So to begin with, I'm applying a moisturizer from Aveeno, and then after that I'm using a baby lips, and this one I got it from India to moisturize my lips, and I'm just applying it ahead so that it will be well prepped. And next is a primer. This is from Dazzler. This also I got it from India, so I'm just taking a tiny little drop of it and I'm just applying it underneath my eyes where I have a lot of pores, and also slightly on my forehead where recent days I got a lot of pimples. And the next one is the color correction. So I'm just using the LA Girl color corrector. When I was trying to bring the product out, it got splashed everywhere, so that's the reaction of me. And I'm just applying it wherever I have some dark circles and my pimple marks, which is like, you know, dark black. And then I'm just dabbing it with the beauty sponge. Say hi.
Hi.
Here we go, we got the first PS Cosmetic item. That's the foundation from PS Cosmetics, and I was trying to find the shade, and finally I found it at the very bottom. The shade that I'm using is Chai, and this is a very good match. And just I'm blending it out with the beauty sponge again. I personally prefer to use the beauty sponge instead of a brush so that it blends well, and also to dab it and not to drag it so that it won't mix with the color corrector that we have already applied underneath. And the second one is the PS concealer, and the shade is Toffee 10, which is a very good highlighting shade for my skin tone, and I'm just using it on the areas where I want to really highlight, and also on the top of my eyelids as a base for my eyeshadow. And then I'm using the same beauty sponge which I used for the foundation and making sure that it's not looking so patchy on my skin. And to set this concealer in place, I'm going to use a loose powder which is from Blue Heaven, and this also I got it from India, and I really love this loose powder to bake underneath my eyes. And also I'm trying to overboard with that because I haven't got my eye makeup done yet, and it was very tough for me to do the makeup having my girl beside me, because I have to keep an eye on her as well and to safeguard all my makeup items from her especially. Oops, I think I have applied so much, don't mind. So now I'm taking a powder brush and just taking off the excess only from my eyes, not from my face, just from the eyes, so that I can go ahead and do my eye makeup. For the eyeshadow, I'm gonna use the PS eyeshadow palette in the name Cool Sweet, and this is a beautiful blend of all colors, and it's also having the dark smoky shadows with matte and also shimmer shades in it, and also the other beautiful shades of shimmery and matte pinks and browns. I really love this palette, especially for the smoky eyes. I love to use the colors from this. So to begin our eye makeup, I'm going to use a transition shade in the name Flirt. The shade name is Flirt. So I'm taking it in a eyeshadow brush, fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm just applying it on my transition area, just on the transition area, and I'm just blending it very well. Next, I'm taking the Shimmer Sweet shade. It is a kind of mauvish pink shade, and applying it a little lower than the transition shade.
Oh my god.
Yes, OMG, some of my eyeshadow brushes are in very bad conditions, so I have to replace them in the near future. Then I'm applying a dark brown shade in the name Fox underneath the pink shade that I've applied before, and then finally I'm using the blacky shade which is called Crushed, and I'm using, this is the black shade from the palette, I'm using it at the very bottom on my eyelid to give that smoky effect. And eventually I'm doing the other eye as well, so it wasn't that hard for me to finish both the eyes quicker. Blending is a very important key in smoky eyes or whatever eye look that you create, so blend. Actually guys, personally I don't really love, you know, the smoky eyes, because it's time consuming and it's very hard for me to do with the baby when I'm getting ready somewhere. Like, you know, I have to be very quick, so I generally I don't prefer to do smoky eyes, and most of the time when I'm doing it in a hurry, you know, like I'll be like looking like a ghost after doing the smoky eye look. Ow! So this is the first time I'm taking my own time sitting and doing with you guys. So tell me how it turned out for me too at the end, and also if you guys liked it, please try it on yourself as well. Coming back to the smoky eye look, the intensity of the black was not enough for me, so I just went ahead and again applied a little bit more. Here comes my honey bun again. She wants some makeup items from me, that's why all these hugs and kisses and everything. So meantime I did the other eye as well, so I'm just blending it again. Now I'm taking another clean eyeshadow brush, and I have not taken any eyeshadow in it, just to blend the colors well. I'm just using this brush and I'm just going back and forth. And then I'm going to take the Fox shade, that is the brown, dark brown shade, and I'm going to apply it on my lower lash as well. And then finally, to finish the eye look, I'm going to take a shimmer shade. The shade name is Swish, and I'm applying it on the inner quarter of the lower lash line. It's very hard to calculate all these parts, you know. Yes, without doubt, that's my girl pushing off the stand. Now with the powder brush, I'm taking off the excess powder which I used to bake underneath the eyes and also on the highlighted areas. And now I'm taking the compact powder, the PS compact powder in the shade 513 Warm. And earlier I thought this is a very good match for my skin, but it was a bit darker, so I thought I can use it as bronzing and a kind of contour shade. So it is a really good bronzing shade for me, so I'm just using it as like a bronzer wherever I want, and to give definition to my face. And with the same brush itself, I'm just taking it and applying on the sides of my nose, just to make my nose a bit sharp, to look sharp. And for the blush, I'm gonna use the blush from Catrice in the shade 050 Burgundy, and I love this shade. It is a very beautiful shade for the dusky skin tone, and I'm applying it on my cheeks. Moving on to the eyebrows, I'm gonna use a micro tip eyebrow pencil which has a brush on the other side. So after brushing up the eyebrows, I'm gonna use the eyebrow pencil in the shade dark brown, and this pencil is from FS Beauty. Now we can see the difference between both the eyes, how it looks. And for the kajal, I'm gonna use LE18, and this one I got it from India. And this is a very beautiful buttery kajal, and I really love it. And I'm taking an angular brush to just smudge it out on the lower lash alone. Then I'm taking lip liner, even I haven't taken off the outer cover, and the lip liner is from Mua Makeup in the shade name Obsession, and this is a dark brown lip liner, and this goes well with any light or nude lipsticks. And now I'm gonna use a lipstick from Essence, and in the shade name Daring 26, and this is a very good pink nude shade on dusky skin tone. Then I'm going to take a compact powder from Makeup Gallery just to overall set my face, just to make sure that everything is blended well. Then my favorite step, highlighting. So I'm using the highlighter from Essence again, and this is a very beautiful highlighter, and it just gives a glow very naturally. And also I'm using the same highlighter to highlight my brow bone and also on my nose. and bridge of the nose on the tips, and also on my forehead, and also slightly above my lips. Because of my baby girl, I couldn't take all my makeup items at once. I was just taking few and then keeping back, so it was mess overall. But finally I'm using an eyeliner from Dazzler, which is from India, and I'm just having a little light wing, and I'm using an eyelash curler to curl my lashes, and I'm using this mascara, and this is from FNF False Lash Effect Mascara. I personally prefer mascaras than false lashes, and I felt my lips were so nude, so I thought I can give a bit more definition. So I went ahead and took Huda Beauty Mini Lipstick in the shade Vixen, and I just outlined my lips, and this was much better, but still keeping my lips nude, which I really loved. Finally, you can use a makeup setting spray to set your makeup, but I'm not going to use it today. I have one from Flora. And that's it. This is my final look. I've done a smoky eye look today, and I hope this turned out a bit better on me, and hope you really enjoyed this video. So that's it for today's video. So please give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe and click on the notification icon. I'll see you all on my next video. Bye.